I want to kill them fast. And I'd love to have a party member to cast haste over and over so I could just destroy these things, because they're so annoying. But honestly, I think I'm halfway between not really enjoying the level because there's always constant combat, but not enjoying the level because it's constant combat with the same enemies. It's always the Nalopsy, it's always the Taxim, you know, and maybe some enemy variety would have done this a little bit better. Maybe some more Lassie that gives you experience. Maybe they could have had more monsters that you'll see later in the game in this area too, just in weaker forms, in weaker sort of subsets. But I guess that's kind of asking for a lot, maybe? I don't know. Well, apparently it's not here, because I'm not looking in the right spot. I'm gonna check right here, which is... There's a treasure here, and that could possibly be our fragment. Please, oh please, could it be our fragment? Let me see. No, it is Phoenix Blood. It should be right around here, though. I'm hoping, man. I'm really hoping. Maybe it's right here on this little runway. I don't see it. But anyways, we're going to attack the Taxim. We're going to go actually check on the top floor. Maybe it's actually at the top floor and I'm just missing it. But hey, we get a free Runga out of this, so we're going to be damaging quite a lot of enemies, which is nice. We got our stagger bars up fairly high. Maybe we'll be able to take him out with, yep, one Runga there. And we're just going to slowly cycle around everyone and slowly and systematically ruin their days by killing them, which is always nice. Oh boy, we need to get out of this area, man. They're already cramping my style. They're already ruining my groove, and I'm no Emperor, but it's kind of pissing me off. Okay, let's switch to Relentless Assault here. Get ourselves a bonus for switching our paradigms. Thank you very much. And this Taxim should fall actually fairly quickly once Noel gets his full attack chain, even though our Chocobo's probably doing a fair amount of damage. I really do like the fact that we leveled him up fairly a lot. Or, yeah, I think Beaky is a guy. Or at least we've been referring to him as a guy. If not, I apologize for continually getting your gender wrong, Beaky. How terrible of me to possibly do that to you. Okay, we need to go up top here, which is going to be no easy task, but we are going to jump, jump, jump. The house is jumping, as Aaron Carter would say. I think he sang that song. If not, then it's a little Bow Wow. And I apologize for even mentioning that, because now it's stuck in your heads for the rest of the day. And I don't feel that at all, to be honest with you. We are going to go this way and apparently fight more Lassie, Seath, whatever you want to call them. I've probably been calling them the wrong thing the whole time, and that's no fun for you guys because you're going to have to correct me in the comment section. That is just too tedious for you, isn't it? I'm talking to you, viewer, aka viewers knowledgeable enough to correct me. You know who you are. You definitely know who you are because you do it continually, and I have no issue with that, so good things. Good things happen when I learn things because then I'm not stupid. I'm not ignorant. And being ignorant is not fun, so take out this last Nalopsy here. Beautiful. It's a beautiful combat sequence. Thank you very much. I don't know why my PVR is lagging. Stop that! Really? Are you serious right now? Hold on one frickin' second here. I'm gonna walk up here and pause. What is going on? What are you doing? Okay, I'm just gonna wait here, let it catch up. Come back to you guys, realize that I'm a complete idiot for not watching, once again. It's on me. And we're gonna go back down here, apparently, because that is exactly where the artifact is, go figure. I don't understand why it does that every half hour. We're gonna need a new capture card eventually, but here we are, come on. There it is. Okay, here's our artifact. Whew. Our fragment, excuse me. Come on, Mog, get down here. I need your assistance. Are you serious right now? No, you're coming right next to me, Mog. I'm not. I'm tired of your crap, man. Okay. Thank you, sir and/or madam, for allowing me to get the Gravitron Gore Delta. So we're now at 4 out of 5, 4 out of 7 total. We're going to hop into the Historia Crux here. We're going to take a quick save once we get there, and we're going to figure out how to get to either Yasha's Massif 100, Sunth Waterscape 400, or Erba 400. And hopefully I'm not spoiling these areas for you guys, because I don't really see how they're large spoilers, but oh well, either way, we are going to go to one Yasha's Massif, I guess maybe not, because none of those have gates for us to open with wild artifacts. All those are not for us right now. There is a gate here in Brescia, but I'm not sure that actually goes to anywhere that we are or should be concerned with, I should say. I'm going to make a new save here, and I'm going to figure out where we're going next. And I'll actually come back to you guys when I find out the answer for that, so don't be afraid. I will be right back. See you guys later. Alright guys, welcome back to our little Let's Play here, and of course, we have to head right back to Mr. Where are you? Why am I blanking all of a sudden? We have to go back to Academy 400 AF, because there's another gate we have to open to Yash's Massif 100, and of course it was directly south of our position of Chocolina, where we were using it as a nice little starting point for finding the Gravitron Core, what was it, Delta? So yeah, we have to go to, there's a gate south that will take us to Yash's 100. Apparently there's actually 7 fragments there that we can get, but we're not going to get because we don't need them right now. We don't because we are just focusing on getting these 5 to go back and continue the story and figure out actually a way to get to Sunlith, because there is a bunch of fragments in Sunlith that I want to do because it's a good distraction from the main story for once. So I am going to head right up here, which is taking us right on our path to the gate that we need to be at, which is a nice change once again. We're going to go all the way down here. We're going to work our way south, and we're going to actually show you where it is. It's right in this bottom corner here where you see that gate that we passed a while ago is, and we're going to go down there, which will allow us to get on the bottom floor here. Hopefully I don't aggro anyone in combat, which is nice. We're just doing this as fast as possible. Hurry up. We're going to have our retry locked, but we are going to be able to get to that gate probably in 1 or 2 combat sequences. Not a large deal, but we do have a fairly large party to deal with, which I guess is good and bad. We will have our Sentinel working on everything, though. We're going to be provoking everyone, even though everyone on our party seems to be getting ruined, but it is that lightning attack that is just bouncing all over the screen. Just an amazing thing, an amazing feat of glory, if you will. We're going to blitz these guys once more, and hopefully we're going to be right on track to where we're supposed to be. We are going to switch to a Relentless Assault class paradigm here, just to sort of ring around the rosy and kill every Nalapsi that we can as fast as possible. That is the most efficient way that we're going to be doing things today, and hopefully that is going to be reflected positively on our character, because we need to get out of here ASAP as fast as possible, as I've said before, which you guys seem to have chuckled at before. I think some of you might have missed that, but I do like that, to joke about that every once in a while. It is an awesome joke, and it is an automatic laugh to any male in the room, any female, if they are so humorously inclined. I believe that's a legal phrase I can use. I'm no lawyer, but I am, however, a master at getting to this gate using our last wild fragment, which is okay, or artifact, excuse me. We're gonna hop right into the flow time, go to Yash's Massif 100. This is going to be a pretty easy deal here, and I know exactly where this one is. I know exactly where this is. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like I said, I got this position nailed right down on the map. Beautiful. Yash's Massif 100.
The ancient city of the Farseers has become the site of a terrifying phenomenon. The first stage was a noticeable disruption in the local space-time. Next, members of the Academy research team began to vanish, one by one. Finally, as if to replace the missing people,
interesting. So, Padra Rune's Curse. We're going to explore that a little bit later, but like I said, we're going to hop in just to grab, just long enough to grab this artifact, to grab this fragment, and then we're actually going to stop back at Serendipity to make a quick purchase of another wild artifact that we need. And we might as well head back to Brescia Ruins 300 to grab another wild artifact. I just had a thought that we might need some more wild artifacts just to get to the places that we want to go, which have some easy fragments for us to grab, and since, like I said before, this is a 100% run.
Something is happening in the ruins of what was once the most prosperous city in the world. Many of the scientists and researchers who came to investigate the site have gone missing. And when they do, ominous sphere-shaped objects appear in their place. Mog seemed to know all about the orbs. He told us they're called the Rubies of Grief. They're manifestations of the remorse and sadness left by the unlucky souls who disappeared into the paradox. The orbs resonate with a powerful emotion sealed inside. What kind of message are they trying to tell us?
As I was saying before, sorry about the whole cutting me off thing, as I was saying, which I completely forgot I was saying, we're actually spawned in a nice little area here. I believe this is where Hope had us before, where Hope is, and we got all these people here. Let's talk to this lady just right off the bat.
Did you come to visit the ruins? You may want to rethink your plans. The paradox effect has grown out of hand. A large number of people have simply disappeared. Do you see the red sphere-like objects floating around everywhere? The Academy is currently attempting to analyze their properties. That said, the area is not restricted, so you're free to explore, if you dare.
Well, I most certainly dare, but as I was saying before, if the more wild artifact hunting we do now, the less we have to do later, and you're going to have to do it eventually, so it's really in with your best interest to do it as much as you possibly can here. Get out of my way, ma'am, if I may call you that. I'm not sure anymore. You guys are pissing me off. But anyways, I wanted to say, too, that these rubies of grief that we were mentioning before, really scary things. They are literally paradoxes in and of themselves, and they're pretty scary. Whoa, my controller's vibrating. That is pretty scary. We're gonna go over here where Mog can search out this little treasure chest here just for us. It's really not a large deal, but I did see it, so might as well do it. Freak out this lady here, because apparently that pisses everyone off when I do that. So we're gonna grab some Geishel greens here, and that'll be great because there's a new kind of chocobo, I believe, showcased in this area that you guys have not seen before. It is a new breed because what it does is it's a quote-unquote wild chocobo, and what they do is they slowly eat your Geishel greens the more you have, or the longer you ride them, excuse me. So the more and more you're riding on these guys, the more and more it eats your Geishel greens, which can, you know, be a little bit of a drain on your moolah, if you know what I mean. Because you can't have it all. But hey, it looks like we can grab something here. Hopefully this is a quest item. I believe I know exactly what this is, but we're going to see what Mog has to find for us here.